Live from our 7 Tasmania studios, your nightly news with Joe Palmer begins now.
A woman struck by an out-of-control police car in Launceston on Monday night remains in a critical but stable condition. The officer was responding to an urgent call when he drove through a red light, colliding with another car and was sent spinning into the path of 2 pedestrians. The impact claimed the life of a man from New South Wales, while his wife was flown to Melbourne's Alfred Hospital for treatment. Crash investigators closed the intersection of St John and Patterson Streets again last night to survey the scene. Police want to hear from parents after fire tore through classrooms at a Claremont school on Monday night. Investigators believe children were using play equipment at Holy Rosary Primary School when the blaze broke out. Police say the fire was deliberately lit. They're asking anyone who witnessed suspicious activity to contact Crime Stoppers. A fire-ravaged Tasmanian community has dug deep to help hundreds of volunteers tackling blazes on the front line. Fires near Fingal have burned thousands of hectares, with the Tasmania Fire Service on high alert, with dangerous fire conditions expected in the coming days.
Igniting dry bushland, a blaze tears through the outskirts of town, edging dangerously close to homes. This was only a week ago in Fingal. But thanks to those tackling the challenge on the front line, many properties have been saved.
They did a great job to contain it in the early part, and they've done a fabulous job following it up.
In the small town, which has a population of 350 people, volunteers are being hailed heroes. A $1,000 donation has allowed the local IGA to supply them with whatever they need, free of charge.
They can have, food. They come into the cafe, they'll have that.
Down the road at Shell's Place, the orders have been flowing in fast too. For a week, staff have been preparing sandwich after sandwich to help feed hundreds.
We don't deserve any praise. It's all the guys helping out. It's all the fireys, it's all the OCS. That's the ones who really deserve the praise in all of this.
Michelle and her staff make up to 200 lunch packs like this a day, working non-stop from 4 a.m. until midnight. But she says it's nothing compared to those fighting on the fire ground.
I'm not complaining at all. I just feel sorry for them and hope they get to go home soon.
Celebrations aren't beginning yet. Firefighters are bracing for increased fire dangers over the coming days.
We're expecting to see 30 degrees at Fingal on Friday and freshening northwesterly winds.
But one thing in their favour, a possibility of rain. Garth Burley, 7 Tasmania News.
With more hot weather on the way, the RACT has issued a warning about the potentially dire consequences of leaving children and pets locked inside cars. After attending more than 200 Tasmanian rescues last year, the organisation is today pleading with motorists to work together to lower that number in 2020.
Walking to a call-out that could potentially save a life. Last year, the RACT responded to 99 instances of children locked in vehicles similar to this.
The vehicles actually heat up to 30 or 40 degrees higher than what the outside temperature is, and this can obviously be dangerous for any child or pet left in a vehicle.
Ahead of hot temperatures predicted over the next week, the peak motoring body is issuing a timely reminder. Even if conditions are cooler, temperatures inside cars can reach extreme and fast, saying cracking a window will make very little difference to that inside temperature.
We're calling on parents in particular to make sure they don't leave their children in vehicles at any time.
This isn't just a warning for parents with children. Last year, RACT Roadside attended 126 call-outs of pets and 16 call-outs of adults locked in cars.
People's lives and pets' lives are a priority for RACT. We're there to help people on the road, member or not, so certainly we'll prioritise these important issues over all other rescues.
Now urging the public to contact authorities if they notice a child or pet alone in a car. Ebony Ablett, 7 Tasmania News.
Detectives are appealing for help from the public after 4 cars were stolen from Tasrail's Newstead depot on Saturday. 2 Mitsubishi SUVs have been recovered, but a white Ford Ranger with Tasrail signage and a blue Hyundai Tucson remain missing. A 28-year-old Ravenswood man has since been charged over one of the stolen cars. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. In the midst of an ongoing health crisis, it's been revealed Tasmanians could be missing out on crucial primary health care. A new report from the state's peak social services body today finding people are avoiding visiting a GP, leading to severe impacts on our hospitals and people's lives.
This rural health professional says it's been a tough road for Tasmanian GPs.
It's been a frustrating time for years. We've made multiple suggestions how we can, improve the health of Tasmanians, in particular in rural and remote areas. And the advice has been ignored.
A new TasCos report today revealing many disadvantaged Tasmanians continue to struggle accessing health services.
The poorer you are in Tasmania, the younger you will die. And we shouldn't, in a country as rich as Australia and in a state with an economy as strong as Tasmania's, be seeing such a large gap.
So how do you get to see a doctor? It is really difficult. So people delay, and often it's too late.
The peak body saying because of this lack of access, around $40 million worth of federal funding for medical rebates remains untouched.
Because our system is so blocked and our system is so unresponsive in the rural and regional parts of Tasmania, we're not able to get the money sitting in Canberra into care plans.
Tasmanian health body saying it's leading to excess strain on the state's overflowing emergency departments.
It puts pressure on the hospital system and it makes general practitioners feel sad, but it also means that the GPs can't provide the service they want to do because they can't afford to.
If we could strengthen general practice health services, we would be saving a lot of money to the taxpayer. It should be in all our interest. It shouldn't be that hard. But quite frankly, when it comes to that politics, the penny simply doesn't drop.
The government said in a statement the health department will now examine the details of the report. Ruby Kamane, 7 Tasmania News.
2 men have been plucked out of the sea after their vessel sank in the state's remote southwest. The fishermen were forced to abandon the ship and get into a dinghy near Low Rocky Point around 1 p.m. They were found by another fishing vessel and taken safely back to port. Meanwhile, 2 other men are in hot water with police after taking undersized abalone near Georgetown. The pair have been slapped with infringement notices. If you've ever dreamed of having a hit at the Australian Open, then you'll probably be jealous of a very lucky 4-year-old. Lachlan Butters will soon trade his court at Tranmere for Rod Laver Arena. The youngster has won an ANZ competition to go behind the scenes, as well as a training session with Alicia Mollig. His favourite thing about tennis?
Serving.
Why do you love that so much?
'Cause that's good.
I don't think he quite understands how big it will be, but yeah, I'm sure he'll have memories for many years to come.
I'm sure he will. 7 others will also join him on the trip. Magnificent millinery and summer style has turned heads on a warm day at the Devonport Cup. The fashion stakes were as hotly contested as the racing, with a retiree stealing the judge's heart.
It's the bopping beat of a blissful day out. Devonport delivering the fun factor once again.
Happy racing, guys. Yes.
Number 9, bit of a tickle. 10.
Lovely to be with these Tasmanian girls here, and gee, my wife will kill me. But anyway.
On the catwalk, the young bucks bowed as a retiree rocking red rode into town. 69-year-old Trevor Lindsay locked eyes with the judges, who praised his binoculars. A true racegoer.
I like horse racing, dressing up, and my niece has been a great fashion on the field, so I've sort of taken after her.
Classic racewear winner Genevieve Dalco delivered despite an earlier mishap.
I was awoken to a rude shock of my mum who went to feed up and my foal had its leg stuck in a fence, so we were in a mad rush this morning to get here. I actually put my nominations in this morning for fashions on the field in shorts and a t-shirt and a pair of Crocs, and yeah, but we've made it.
And in an orange and black combination, Elise Davey won the contemporary category and says her fascinator grows each year.
And I was like, okay, this is going to make a statement, and yeah, I was happy with it.
Back on track, everyone was going horse as the party rolled on.
So many people. I'm down from Queensland, so it's good to see all my friends again.
What you drinking there, mate?
I'm on the Pineapple Cruises, easy to drink.
Considering the Devonport Racing Club was in serious financial strife only a few years ago, this is a great result. A beautiful clear day for punters and a crowd above what organisers had expected.
Yeah, we're all smiling now, so it's a different world here now, so we're just starting to enjoy the benefits of our hard work.
One of the best days around.
A tall order kept order, Cup Day done, see you next year. Tom Johnson. Yes! 7 Tasmania News.
A coroner has today pronounced a missing Tasmanian man dead after he went missing 50 years ago. The whereabouts of Ernest Henry Woodward remain a mystery after he was last seen near Burnie in 1969. The coronial findings revealed a body was never found, with only his wallet, a lunchbox and a sock ever recovered. His cause of death remains unknown. Water will now be trucked into drought-stricken Scamander amid declining water supplies. With no rain forecast, Taswater says it will need to transport water from nearby treatment plants and other sources. Residents have been told to expect more tankers on the roads. The decision comes after the authority announced Stage 3 water restrictions for the township.
Hobart Hurricanes captain Matthew Wade will make his return for the side's clash against the Brisbane Heat at the Gabba tomorrow night. Wade is one of 2 additions to the squad, with fast bowler David Moody also included. But the team will be without star batsman Darcy Shaw due to international duties and bowler Riley Meredith, who is out injured. The Canes are currently sitting second last on the ladder. The Leanne Gaffney-trained Newhart has claimed this year's Devonport Cup. Paying $5.50 for the win, the 4-year-old gelding edged out John Blacker's triple strip to claim the $100,000 race.
And on the outside, triple strip, Newhart and triple strip, Newhart just in front of triple strip, and Froggy does it. Newhart wins the cup from triple strip.
3-race favourite Speed Force finished 3rd, Magnassa was 4th.
Good evening. Launceston reached a high of 28 today, 23 in Hobart, Burnie 22 and Devonport a high of 21. Temperatures reaching 22 at St Helens and Lyowini, Ouse and Cressy were the state's top at 29 and 23 in Strawn. On the close-up, areas of low cloud about northern Bass Strait and the southwest and northeast coasts. Further out, extensive smoke haze lingers across eastern New South Wales and Victoria, while cloud is about Tasmania and the mainland due to a high pressure system. Tomorrow, a cold front moves into the Bight and approaches Tasmania, while several surface troughs dominate the mainland. East to northeasterly winds tomorrow 10 to 20 knots during the morning, increasing to 25 in the afternoon. Swells up to 3 metres in the west and south and below 1 metre in the north. A strong wind warning is current for southeastern coastal waters from Wineglass Bay to Southeast Cape and for northwestern waters from Sandy Cape to Stanley. Tomorrow's forecast now mostly sunny and 28 across Hobart and Cygnet, a high of 32 in New Norfolk. Launceston 27, 22 in Devonport, a partly cloudy 29 in Campbelltown. 20 in Burnie, tomorrow mostly sunny and 29 in Strawn, Smithton 22. A high of 23 in St Helens, Swansea mostly sunny and Fingal 27. The UV forecast extreme 11s across the state. Looking ahead to the 3-day forecast, Friday showers in the north extending statewide in the afternoon, Saturday showers in the west and far south, and Sunday light showers in the west and far south, fine elsewhere. Capital cities a very hot 40 at Adelaide tomorrow, Melbourne 31 and smoke haze about Canberra. And Hobart right now looking partly cloudy and 18, Launceston reasonably fine at 22 and Devonport mostly fine and 18. Joe, it looks like it's going to be a very nice day tomorrow.
That's all from the news team for now. We hope you have a lovely evening. We'll join you with updates a little bit later. Thanks for your company. Bye-bye.